Howdy folks, Kirk, Jay, and Dan here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today I want to point out something. Okay, if the camera could zoom in here, you can see this wall is really wavy and it has sand in it. It was done 60, 70 years ago, and some of the sand is very rough or heavy, and then some is fine. And so the fellow, he says, well, Kirk, since you're doing the whole addition, can you vary in texture? I said, what you want? And he says, I want something that won't collect the dust as much, a little finer. So I'll show you what we're going to give him because we're killing time right now. It's one of those triple digit days. We got a little bit of, a little bit of time. We're taking lunch, so I figured I'd show you guys something. If you want to bring out the sand, the aggregate, this is how you do it. Now, because we got a lot of wall here, we got a lot of things going on, I actually stuccoed this from here. Jay did the bottom, then we did the top. So you got to know what you're doing to do it weird like that, but that's not the point. Let's see, as far as the dryness, so I could prove a point here. I did this about an hour ago. So let's see. Ooh, that's ready. Kirk's the best, but you see how stiff that is. Okay, now Jay did this one. Well, that's stiff too. That's ready to go. Then we just did the top. Okay, Kirk's the best. So that gives me a lot of time. I'm going to play around now, but I'm going to show you guys. If you want your wall super heavy, say you want a lot of aggregate, you want a lot of sand, you want a lot of grain to show. Okay, this has got a lot of water on it. Now watch what I do, guys. Now, with a lot of water, you just do circles. You can do straight up and down. Now that is heavy. That's a heavy finish. Take some of the water out. I'm flipping it. Take some of this water out. Okay, so now that's a pretty heavy sand finish. If you want it finer, hit it. Take some of the water out, and just dry it out a little bit. Now, you can see the difference right here. That's fine. This is a fine finish. This is going to be painted, by the way, too. And by the way, this guy did his own lath. If you guys ever do your jobs, you lath it, you can save a ton of money. We'll just come and do the scratch and brown. So this is how to do a fine finish, guys. Again, a lot less water. If I wanted to make this heavy like this one, I just dip this float back in the water bucket and hit it. If I wanted to dry this out a little bit more, now I hit it real fine. I mean, just gently, guys. I'm not hitting this hard, real gentle, just gentle. And that takes away some of the aggregate. Anyway, I thought I'd show that because he says either one of these are good. I did a sample, and it's like, hey, they're both cool as long as they're not super heavy like that front. Anyway, guys, quick short thing to prove about how to bring the aggregate out. My name is Kirk. Jason's on the camera. As usual, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, folks, we want to thank you for watching how we do things in the stucco and plastering world. We really enjoy your questions and comments, so if there's anything you want to learn about that we can show you, please let us know in the comments. And as always, from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.